welcome everybody. I am Niharika and today we are going to look at different ways to eat. Well, eating is the most important thing that we do every single day. So in English, we have a list of vocabulary that would help you to talk about the different ways of eating. Pretty interesting, right? Now this would help you to talk fluently the next time you are extremely hungry or when you are talking about food. So let's get started. Well, the first one is to binge. Now to binge, it means when you indulge in food and you just eat uncontrollably. Well, to be honest, it's a eating disorder. Now the correct meaning of binge is it's an eating disorder wherein you just constantly eat and in large amounts. But then while we speak in a very casual way, you might have noticed people end up saying, "Oh my God, I am starving and I'm gonna binge on these snacks here." So when you speak casually, you can end up using the word binge. However, the real meaning of it is that it is an eating disorder wherein you eat uncontrollably. Okay? Then the second one that we have is masticate. Well, masticate, it's another word for chewing. Well, yes, we chew our food, right? With the help of our nice and white, bright teeth. Well, masticate is when you chew your food, when you crush it and ground it with the help of your teeth. So that is masticating. And if you have to use this in a sentence, you can say, well, the camel masticates the food with the help of its front teeth. So basically, he chews his food with the help of his front teeth. Okay? Then the next one is to guzzle. Now, many people get a little confused when it comes to using the word guzzle and when it comes to using the word gobble. But here I am, I'm going to help you with the right meaning and the right way to use it. Now to guzzle, it means to drink. Okay, so when you are drinking very hastily in a very rapid or in a very eager way, to drink rapidly, okay? It means that you're guzzling down your drink. Okay, so when you're, probably you are drinking it in a very eager way because you loved the drink. Like boys, they guzzle down their beer because they love their beer, so they drink in a very rapid way. Okay, so that's what the meaning is when you guzzle down a drink. But if you see another word here, which is to gobble or to gulp, it means when you eat your food without chewing it. So many times when you're hungry and you end up just picking up large amount of food and you just gulp it down in your mouth, you just directly swallow it. So you really don't chew it properly, but you end up swallowing it. You end up gulping it down or gobbling it down, okay? So usually these verbs are used with the word down. So like, I gobbled down my breakfast. I gulped down my breakfast, okay? So this is the way you would use this. So the correct meaning of this word is when you are just swallowing your food in a very hurried manner without chewing it. Okay, so hope you got the difference between the words guzzling down and gobbling down. Okay, the next one is bold. Now, bold is used when you eat, again, in a very hasty manner. However, you only bolt down food when you are in a hurry. So you eat quickly. The reason because you are getting late, you are in a hurry. Probably you got up late, so you're just bolting down your breakfast, okay, because you're late, right? So it means to eat quickly because you're in a hurry, okay? The next one is nibble. Well, children, do you ever see them eating? Well, all they do is that they nibble at their food. And what does it mean? Well, when they take small bites, okay, and they eat very small quantity. So that is nibbling. Especially when you're eating a corn, a sweet corn. You generally don't take big bites of it, right? You just take small bites and you basically nibble at it. Very small quantity and small bites, right? So it's small amount of food. Small amount of food with taking small bites. Okay, so hope you got this right. The next one is peck at food. Now, again, peck at food means when you eat reluctantly. Something that you don't like. Well, you go to someone's house and they have served you, and of course they have served you with all their love, but you really don't like it. You don't like the taste of it and you don't wish to eat it. So what you do is you eat it because it's served to you, but you eat in a very reluctant manner. And so you end up taking very small bites. You kind of play with your food, okay? So like the other day I went to my friend's house and she served me some fish, and trust me, it was not nice. I didn't like the flavor, it wasn't cooked properly, but I ate it reluctantly. So basically what I did is I picked at the fish. So I was eating reluctantly and taking small bites of it. Okay, so the next time you don't like something, use this, okay? Then the next one is gnaw. Now, gnaw, well, here the G is silent. You just end up pronouncing it as gnaw. And what it means is when you keep on chewing on something which is really, especially meat, when it's not cooked properly, when it's a little raw, you keep chewing on it because it's too hard, it's too tough, right? So rather than you saying that, oh, I have to chew this repeatedly, you can say, I am done gnawing on this meat. So here you're chewing it constantly, repeatedly. Okay, so when you chew your food repeatedly, that action is called as gnawing. Like the dogs, when you end up giving them a bone, they keep on gnawing at it. The reason because it's hard, right? It's really tough. So they keep chewing, biting repeatedly. So that's the word for you. And then the next one is to munch. Well, when you are watching a movie in the theater, you hear people munching on their chips, right? So that's what it is. They are munching when, you hear this noise. I don't know how to show it to you right now, but then, when you eat chips or when you eat something which is really crispy, okay, it's noisy, right? Your eating is pretty noisy. So the right word to use is to munch. Well, stop munching at that apple. Apples are usually nice and crispy and they make a lot of noise when you eat it. or chips. When you eat it, it makes a lot of noise. So that is munching. So eating in a noisy way. That crisp sound that comes out of your mouth, that's munching, okay? And then the last one that I have for you is quaff. Well, that's how it should be pronounced, as quaff. And what it means? Well, it means to drink something with large draughts. So when you are in a very happy mood and you keep drinking and you take large sips, then that means that you're quaffing your drink, okay? Drinking heartily with large sips. Okay, so some beverage that you really liked it's really nice. Maybe your martini or your margarita, and you take these large sips. This means that you are quaffing your drink. Okay, so these are some words that would help you to talk about the ways of eating and of course drinking also. So please do use them. I'm sure this would help you to talk fluently. And I'll be back with a new lesson soon. Till then, you take care.